Yo, hey, what's up, guys? I really want to start blogging my journey as becoming like a full-time filmmaker. Well, mostly working for business to business is something that I want to do, and I want to work a lot more with brands. And I had the chance to work with a couple of brands, but I definitely want to scale my business. And I'm doing this more as a vlog of how to scale your business as a photographer and videographer, particularly in product photography and video. Right now, one of the things that I've been trying to learn is how to market myself a little bit better. But the thing you can't get away from is definitely learning how to do cold emails. So I've done a couple of cold emails before, and what I would actually do is I would create photos and video of a specific product that I liked, and so I ended up doing one for Kiva, and they ended up reaching out back to me, and I got a lowballed offer. And I think the main reason for that is because I sent the photos and I told them, hey, I'm a videographer and photographer, this is what I do, da 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 da. I think in the email I mentioned like that I like their brand and stuff like that. But what I ended up realizing is that if I had done some sort of like mood board or an inspiration board, and then I sent them that, it'll be able to speed up the process for me, so I don't have to create content, because I do have a portfolio. It's just a matter of letting the client know how that inspo or your portfolio can help them out to make more sales. And so I think what I have to do is learn how to do cold emails. Another thing that I have to learn how to do is how to create like a mood board, and that way you don't have to shoot anything, and it'll save you time from shooting, so that you can just present the idea to the company. And I think that'll just speed up the process of me getting potential clients. And then the other question that I do have that a lot of people haven't really answered is having like a subscription service and then having a contract for that. I have looked online for a couple of contracts, and I've seen a few, but I want to read a little bit more on that. But those are the main three things that I have to learn is how to structure my cold emails, and then also have follow-ups for that. And then the other thing is have inspiration and mood boards of what you can do. And then the last thing is you want to be able to have a contract. And I think in the first email, the thing that I'm going to start sending is if they want to meet through Zoom, because I think having that one-on-one, person-to-person is very important. And yeah, those are just a few things that I'm probably going to do in the upcoming month. I do have plans for next year, and next year I really do want to I want to have my own studio. And I found a partner to be within that new studio. And even though I love music, I need to prioritize video and photo at least for like the next year or two, and just see where that takes off, and then hopefully I'll be able to work for myself. Alright guys, it's early morning. I'm on my way to work. I'm chewing on I don't even know what they're called. They're like little halls and shit. But yeah man, I'm not a morning person, but I'm on my way to work. And I'm just blogging a little bit about today. I work at an agency, I'm a video specialist. And yeah, I'm running a little late, so hopefully I'll make it in time.
I hate it when I make the same mistakes and slip into my pride. Oh, never mind. Let me stay in my lane and refresh the moment. I just need time and space. Yeah, there's pressure on it. I'm driving underneath these planes. PCH, Rolling Stone, spark that killer California. Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so I'm on my way to work. I gotta do this little walk before I get into the office. Man, I forgot my V90 card, so I can't really do slow motion shots in 120. It's really weird with the FX3. But yeah, stayed up late last night, and I was just trying to figure out some of the stuff that I had mentioned like the day before and whatnot. Another random thing is that like I'm not really super comfortable vlogging. It's not really my personality, but I guess I'm gonna try it for a few weeks, maybe a month, and then see what happens. But yeah. Alright, so usually every morning we end up having to log our hours and things like that, and so that's usually what I do at work as I'm moving between tasks depending on what client I'm working for. And then yeah, that's practically what I was doing that morning or that evening, that day. I can't remember what time it was.
I've been searching for reflection. Hope this ocean ain't infested. Hope is often disappointment. That's a murky intersection. If you see it how I see it, you would know that love's neglected. Water tainted, acid rain has washed away the true protection. Don't try. Translate my words. I said what I said. It's all in your head. That's how I see fit. You feel like it is. Why don't you stay? This ever roots, you're still connected.
Aww.
Built off of sacrifice and lessons.
I wish it was a cat though.
I'm just earthing up the cares. People hurting and prepared the way they work against the scare. That's a purpose. It ain't rare. I've been feeling free.
This next little scene right here was actually by Mad, and she's a really awesome photographer. I try to learn as much as I can from other photographers and stuff because it's all very important.
Welcome to my vlog.
Straight from New York.
Straight from New York.
And this next spot was actually between Shayna and Michelle, and they were just filming a little bit for a company. There was a hair product that they were shooting, and I think it was surface hair. And actually Shayna was the one that kind of onboarded me into Taylor and Pond, and so yeah. Alright, so today's the end of Monday. There's a lot of reverb in this room. Yeah, Monday's over. I'm about to go home. Crazy thing about today is I actually found $20, which is the first time that I like vlog, and it's kind of cool that I found $20, so I'm super excited about that. I got a lot done. There's a couple things that I couldn't shoot because there's this random thing sometimes that we shoot with like strands of hair, and we have to damage it beforehand, and I didn't have enough time to damage it with bleach, so I couldn't finish the shot, so I'm gonna just have to shoot that tomorrow. But yeah, it's super dark in here. And ended up switching out the white balance, but this looks pretty cool. Looks cool. Anyways, I'm about to get ran over. Yeah, I gotta go work out. Cause I'm trying to be fit by the time I get a studio, because I think that's super important. Especially if you want to promote like your own clothing brand and stuff, so I had to get fit for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Alright guys, so it's about it's almost 1 a.m. I'm editing my first vlog that I haven't done in a real long time, and man, like one of the biggest things that like I'm scared of is myself. I was kind of watching Coach Carter and stuff, and forgot the guy's name, but he was mentioning how like he was scared of his potential because we know how much potential we really have, especially as content creators, as videographers, or people coming from like a background from the hood. And I'm kind of one of those people, like all the power that like we really have, man. And I forget that like I am the main person of my story, and I don't really share my story enough, and just my process of doing things, whether people watch it or not. Like I want to talk to myself, you know, and like even just from filming, like I'm just seeing how like important I am, you know. And like I'm not really trying to get emotional or anything, but like kind of grew up without like a dad and stuff, and so I never really had a voice telling me that I could do things. A lot of that was of myself, and that just made me realize like how much more self-confidence I need to have, because there's so much I've done, so many things I do. Like right now I'm editing a couple of beats so that I can put it in the vlog, and then as I'm watching the vlog, like I'm filming the vlog in a way of like in a letterbox, and then I put like a LUT for it so that it looks cinematic. And like, man, like you're the star of your movie, like you're the main person in your movie, you know. And even though like I believe in Jesus and all that stuff, like you do have to be self-sacrificial for a lot of things, but like God made you for who you are, you know, and for you not to use the talents and everything that he's given you is like throwing it away, to be honest. And you know, I feel like I have to do that more in my life, and just share it with people whether they want to watch it or not, and like not really worry about people's judgment and stuff. And like, man, like I live a good life. I'm like reaching the goals that I want to be, and like I'm just excited, man. I'm really excited to just be where I want to be, and then involved in music. And there's just so much stuff, man, and I really can't wait for you guys to just see like all this stuff, and for myself to be able to look at this process in the future, you know. And I'm really planning on maybe doing this like a weekly, you know, and then also just sharing it with my wife. And shout out to Emma for being the best wife, and her supporting me even like when we've been married and stuff. Like, she's done so much, you guys have no clue. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on editing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. Well, today. Oh yes, goodbye, Coco. I love you. Alright guys, so right now I'm doing the little walk before work. One of the things that I actually do like is that everyone's really good at shooting, you know, but sometimes you have to, even if you're still really good at shooting, you have to understand the brand, otherwise you're gonna have to reshoot shit. That's happened to me a couple of times. But right now I'll be able to give up like an account to a new videographer, and I'm just gonna tell her a couple of mistakes that I don't make. Well, mistakes that I made so that she doesn't make them and have to reshoot shit, because that shit will bite you in the ass and it'll end up wasting a lot of time. So yeah, but that's about it. I don't really have time to do like any cinematic shit, so yeah, that's it. Yo, this is funny. I actually seen someone, I think they have an FX3 right across the street. Yo, what's good, man? You have the same camera. Man, they were dicks, they ain't give a fuck. Oh well, it is what it is.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to get this thing right. I can't get it.
Can you just pick it up? Jesus.
I have a camera and coffee.
Alright, so for this other shot, I had to set up a seamless, and actually I had never used this big of a diffuser before until I got to Taylor and Pond, and so that's quickly become one of my favorite diffusers. I'm probably gonna buy one for myself. Alright, so here Angelina was modeling a couple of the products, and yeah, that was about it.
Yo, so just went at lunch. Had a couple burritos and stuff. Today was actually kind of like a slower day, so yeah, I'm about to head back into the office after getting some tacos, and yeah. Yo, good morning guys. Today's actually Friday. I didn't film some of the other days just because things are getting a little hectic and stuff, and I was getting like backed up on certain things. Dude, my lip is jacked up. Anyways, besides that, I'm actually going to LA this weekend, and it's kind of crazy because the only reason that we're going to LA is because they're doing pest control at our house. There was like some termites and stuff, so they're gonna tent the house. And we can't be home for the weekend, and we had to pack a bunch of stuff last night, and man, I'm like super tired and sleepy. Yeah, I'm not super excited about having to go. This kind of reminds me of the one time that like I got kicked out my house when I was living with my mom. Ended up getting kicked out of like government housing and stuff, and so that was pretty rough. and so now like having some similar emotions and stuff. And yeah, man, that was no fun. Getting kicked out of your house is no fun. So if that's ever happened to you, so sorry about that, you know. And to anyone going through it, it can be really rough and destabilizing. But you just gotta try to push through it. And thank you to the people that allows us to stay in their homes when times like those happen. And yeah, but anyways, I gotta go to work. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Yeah, so the sucky thing too is that like I've been trying to eat, and then I forget that we put all the food away, so I can't really eat. So I'm probably gonna have to go eat out or something. And then yeah, man, it kind of sucks. I wanted to eat from home, but I can't eat. So there's that. So now I gotta go figure out where I'm gonna go eat. And yeah, it's gonna be a long day. I have to go meet my wife after work at 5:30 p.m. and then from there I'll probably get home at 6, and then from there drive to LA. So I'm not super excited about today.